Keep your spine straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Yo antah pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam sanjeevayatyakhila shakti dharasvadhamna अन्यांशहस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः अथ गीताध्यानम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् भारत पङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Bhagavad Gita session, where we learn a little bit of Sanskrit and a little bit of Gita, trying to combine with our own limited resources and understanding. somehow going with classes once a while. We have landed in chapter 8. We finished first 14 mantras and we had stopped on 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago on 22nd April, that session, where how one has to dwell on the Akshara Parabrahma. We saw that. Akshara, which has limitation, Akshara, which doesn't have limitation, which exists at all times. And we saw how Gita directs us towards that Parabrahman, which is represented by the smallest yet powerful mantra, Om. And we had taken reference from Swami Abhidanandji's meditation session that a meditation on Om, it's possible only for sannyasis and grahastha should not dwell on. And yet we wanted to dwell on it. So we offered everything to that Parabrahma, who is the source of everything in the Svarupa of Narayana. And we linked Om into it. And we stuck on this small mantra, Om Namo Narayana, which we had to do one mala. And whatever malas we are doing, whatever japas we are doing, it was irrespective of all that. This was supposed to be done on a different mala, which we all started 2 weeks ago exactly. And I hope those who are doing, they were posting, but those who are not done, first time listening, you can start anytime. 22nd April class is there on the YouTube. You can refer out over there and hold on to the japa, where we get to meditate on Om, dwell on that, and offer it as a namaskara to that Narayana. We started this because Lord has said, where we paused in the last session on verse number 14, that if anybody, ananya chetaha satatam, Mam smarati nityasha. Ananya cheta, without mind wavering anywhere else. Yaha, who, satatam, continuously, nityasha, every day, mam smarati, thinks about me, tasya, to that person, aham, I, sulabhaha, very easily, I reach out to him. Lord comes to that person who thinks about the Lord the most. And hence, we took up that journey to do at least one mala, 108 times. And all of you must have seen that it doesn't take long at all. So, your 10 minutes are also not asked of the day. And if we are doing that continuously, of all our undertakings of 3 weeks and all, we have always put 1 of 21, 2 of 21, 10 of 21, and then 21 of 21. But if you have noticed on this, we have not put that bad. Day 3, day 4, day 13, it's going on. Though we said we started, so we have to do technically only for next week. And we will complete our challenge. But it is not that, because by the time now we have reached to this half of the chapter, and we have paused on this verse where Lord has said Nityashaha. So one mala we can actually do even beyond 3 weeks. It should be our sadhana. It should be something that if we don't do, I feel uncomfortable. Like if we don't take bath or brush our teeth, we don't like to meet anybody or go anywhere or eat our food. Bath and brushing teeth minimum we do. Minimum. So like that, this is like one minimum sadhana. If you can increase mala, good. But once you increase the mala, you can't decrease. So we can basically stick to one mala. As per once, then what will happen otherwise? If we have time, we do more mala. We don't have time, we don't do. And then we will try to skip also. So ideal things, many people will do many things. We can see on the road people holding, if not mala, they're counting machine, either on the ring or either in the hand, something, and they keep on, they're talking to you and also No, we are not intending that kind of a mechanical japa. Intentional japa. In the previous chapter, in the sixth chapter, we learned how to keep our asana, how to keep our spine straight, how to be in exclusive. So we need to set up a exclusive time where we are doing our japa. That is a sadhana. That is a tapas. When we are okay, going, walking, roaming, driving, we are thinking of Lord, good. No, that's not in the count. Count is when you exclusively give Lord the time. It is something like if we have a son or a daughter who exclusively asks for us, maybe we have one son, one daughter, or two sons, or two daughters, whatever, three, four. But there would be this one child who will exclusively call us, who will exclusively ask about us, who will exclusively. All children are loving us. But this one is showing that extra thing. Have you eaten? Are you okay? What has happened? Or gives her or his update regularly, is in constant touch. What happens? Our attention to that child also naturally goes little more. We inquire about that. It doesn't mean that we don't like our other children. It's there in the heart, it's not expressed out. Same thing with the Lord. When you call him, and you're not asking him that give me this, give me that. We are not asking anything. We are just doing the japa, sadhana. Why? Because we have to evolve ourselves. Why? Because we are now Gita students. It is not, okay, make my life better, make me this, make me. We are not asking anything. We are just expanding our awareness, thinking of him exclusively. Om Namo Narayana. When this exclusive and today is sunny, today I'm not well, today there is fever, today I have headache, today I'm hungry, today I have this, today I have that. In spite of that, our exclusive time sitting and doing job, that we are not compromising. Marriage is there, we have to go, I'm traveling, this, that, whatever. So when something we have taken up and we sit for it exclusively, thinking of the Lord and not demanding anything, the grace that descends is in unknown form and in unknown times, manifold at times. We are not expecting. It happens. It comes as a byproduct. This Saturday, I have to give a talk on Kuchela, Sudama story. Sudama story, everywhere we all prepare. We all know. And if you'll say, what is our takeaway from the story? Maitri is there, Bhakti is there, grace is there. We all know. Sudama story, we all know. Wife pesters him, he's sent up, he goes, but he doesn't tell about his problem. And he comes like that. And then he feels, no. And then Krishna over there, what have you brought for me? And then he snatches the poha. And then Rukmini stops him, now enough of your eating. And when he asks everything, he says, yeah, everything good. He doesn't utter anything. He comes back and his house transformed into a palace. We all know this story. And then we link it to friendship, Gurukul friendship, and whatever bhakti and whatever grace. But there is something more into it. So, because I had to give a talk, and I was looking into it and seeing in our Bhagavatam, which is in the 10th canto, 81 chapter it is. There is so much which is not spoken in any of the saptahas which I felt. One or two points I'll say because the point is linking out over here. It is the Jiva Sudama represents. Same Gita which says Pattaram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. This Pruthuka represents that. We always think we have to give so much. If we give so much, then only we will get so much from God. And Lord wants only bhava and bhakti. He doesn't have anything, but with whatever he has, He has gone. We all have our gadi ghodas, everything we have. How many times we'll go to the temple? What effort do we do? He's walked on the way. His poverty is being shown, but his inner richness has not been shown. If we are grief stricken or become poor, how much resent will we become? Our nature will change. We will not like it. It will disturb our inner fabric. We'll try to talk about it in different ways. Like in that time I had so much money, now this or whatever. It might become bitter. He has not become bitter at any point. Neither he has any frustration. Neither he has things that, okay, when I go to Krishna, Krishna will help me and I will be fine. He doesn't have that. We go to God to get something. We go only with the expectation. I will pray you. If you give me this, then I will do this puja for you, or offer this, or I will sponsor this, or this, or that. We always have a transaction of vyapara with the Lord. Sudama has not had any transaction with the Lord. He can ask, and he will give if he is asking. He had all the choices to do. It is portrayed as his shyness or sankocha. No. His need only, he's going in that journey towards the Lord. The need to ask only has gone. He doesn't feel it that he should ask from. When our desires are subdued, when the hankering of things, people, whatever is not, when we are not pursuing it, the abundance comes. It's like the butterfly will settle on most steady objects. If you are moving here and the butterfly will not commence. To settle that state. His poverty didn't make him unsteady. The journey of the Jiva to the Paramatma, Kuchela to the Lord. In that journey, the desires have disappeared. And the need to ask itself is not there. We would have probably had list to ask from God. I want this, I want that, I want. You give me this. This is not there. Krishna receiving him, doing his Padya, Arghya, everything. King, he's the king of Dwaraka. He's a Dwarakadhish. This one is with his old tattered clothes. Lord comes for the bhaktas. Lord is the dasa of the dasa. When he means he is serving his bhaktas. What is high and what is low? We have made the margins. In this temple, only Brahmins can come in. No, I'm not telling old time story. I'm telling my experience. You are a Brahmin, you have an entry. Oh, but you have not married a Brahmin. You can't enter this temple. It is still existing. No, not in some remote place. No, not some old experience. It's my yesterday's experience. We have made this. I was denied entering the temple yesterday for not marrying a Brahmin. They said, you pray from outside and go. It exists. But they want me as a speaker. which is on Saturday in Konkani. Temple is of Konkani Brahmins. Only Konkani Brahmins can enter the temple. So my Konkani Brahmanhood, you accept that to sit on the Vedi of an Acharya in a Bhagavad Saptaha. But pray from outside. Don't enter the temple. There the Konkani is not allowed. And here the king runs to the most poorest person who is not having anything, washes his feet, places him on his throne, and makes Rukmini also serve him. I'm telling story of 2026 yesterday, 5th May. I'm not telling ancient time story. I'm telling my story. In this age, we are living like this. And that age, also it never existed. Then where this has come? And then we sit with Akshara Brahma and we talk of the highest and we do our sadhana and tapas with experiences in the world like this. Did I feel sad? Of course, yes. Did Sudama feel something? Of course, no. So the point of our sadhana is world is going to be, we cannot change the world, but our sadhana has to make us samabuddhi. Having gained a palatial house and wife laden with the gold, this did Sudama's desire increase. He was indifferent to that as well. So in poverty, he was not bitter. And having received that abundance, also he was detached. So the moral of the story is we can't correct anything. We can correct our own self. The journey is, am I getting equanimity of my mind? So the Sudama story is how to gain Sthita Prajna. It's a Gita. When Arjuna is asking Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha, it's Sudama. Where is Sudama's story coming? Purana. What Purana? Bhagavad Mahapurana. What is Gita? Gita is Upanishads Sara. Where is Upanishad? Vedanta. Now, what is our mental texture? We should adapt to it, and the baseline is going to be how to attack. So if we are having intellectual Satvikata, head to Vedas, head to the Vedanta. Otherwise, do Gita. Otherwise, we bring Jiva Paramatma Aikya through Sudama and Krishna. When it is coming in a story form, we relate it much. But the problem is we don't convert the Puranic story into a Gita or a Vedanta. It is left at the Puranic level. So when we do this is fresh in my mind. So I felt that we should link this Gita into the story into the Gita story into the Vedanta, and we should bring out to tell that these are not different things. And this represents our mind, the cleansing of the mind, the purity of the mind. It will come only with the sadhana. It will come only with the tapas. So if we have taken a 21-day challenge and we are into a last week from today only till next Wednesday, no. Because we have got lifetime samskaras on our mind. to clear those cobwebs. There is a Nityashaha, that is what the 14th verse has said. So, this Satatam, this Nityashaha, when it is coming in this 8.14, we have to take it actually literally. So, that's why in our sadhana that we are posting over there, it is not having 13 bar 21, 14 bar 21, okay, now finish 21 bar 21 over. No, it's not going to get over. It is going to be our ongoing journey because we have to cleanse. Did I feel bad yesterday? Of course, yes. Which I should not have felt, but I did feel. When you go to a temple, when they have invited and they say don't enter and you pray from outside and you go, what is hurting? Was that my ego that hurted? Or what was that differentiation? You are Brahman, you are Shuni, you are Shvapaka, so you stay outside. You are a Chandala, so you stay outside. You are not a Brahman. Hariomji?
Sri Devi here. One question. Now that you have this, you are going to speak about Sudama in the coming days. So will you be able to relate this incident of yours also?
Yes. I'm going to use their Vedi only to talk to them and convey it. I'm going to use that Vedi.
Yeah,
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. And I'm going to ask from that Vedi only to the Lord that you have brought me up till your doorstep and you have only created an atmosphere by giving ignorance or avidya to such a level that the Vedi person cannot enter the temple. Hope you will grant them sadbuddhi. That certain norms at certain ages look nice, but after that, what is the whole essence? Because in Kerala, over here, especially in Alapi, it is a place of Sri Narayana Guru. Sri Narayana Guru's the first teaching is beyond any caste and creed. First teaching, his whole life he has given for that. And all around here we see Sri Narayana Guru Kshetram, Sri Narayana Guru College, Sri Narayana Guru Hospital. Everything is Sri Narayana Guru over here in this particular locality. And in his locality only, you are told you pray from outside and go, you don't enter the temple. Wow. But it was a good reminder that how much samatva we have to build, yet sadhana is less. Sudama would have not felt bad. So the point is how to get the Sudama mind, how to build a Sudama mentality, which is not spoken in the story. But Sudama mentality is the thing that we have to call. Sudama is representing Jiva. And if I've made my notes, then I'll definitely share off because the talk is in Konkani. So I can't put that, but I'll put the points in the group because since we took it as our topic of Nitya Shah and Satatam, with this experience that why it is Nitya, why it is Satatam, because we will feel sad and bad when the world will throw us experiences. But if we are holding on to Narayana's feet, whatever is the experience, every stone thrown to us would or should be the brick on which we can step and rise higher, rather than that brick breaks us down and I am injured and I'm crying and I am this and this is not, this bad has happened to me. No. Thank you for the brick. I can go a little higher. Correct. That. But for that sadhana, it won't happen just like that. For that, we will have to continuously remember the Lord. Our bhakti should not reduce. Our Om sadhana, that we are not allowed because Swami Abhidananda Ji did say that Om sadhana is for sannyasis. And if a sannyasi is saying that, we don't question that. So Mandukya Upanishad tells more on the Om sadhana. Kaivalya Upanishad talks about it. Jagrat Sapna Sushupti state, which we can link to Mandukya. these are my favorite things. But we'll have to make ourselves ready. We are not that the purity has to happen. The cleansing is a continuous process, exactly like our house. 1 week you don't do any sweeping and dusting, what happens? It's a continuous process of cleaning the house. Yesterday I've cleaned the dining table, so today I don't need to clean. No. I have dusted all the furniture yesterday. No. Always corners. You have to stick with the long sticks to remove all the cobwebs here and there. It's a continuous process. You have to maintain your house. Then the mind, how much we'll have to maintain. Continuous cobwebs are collecting. So sadhana can't be a part-time sadhana. Now, since we have taken it up, Om Namo Narayana is going to stay with us, one mala. Till we start breathing it. When we walk also, it comes naturally. When we are doing typing in our office also, it comes naturally. It's going on. A japa should happen. We are not doing it. It happens to you automatically. But for that, we will have to give our exclusive time. Otherwise, we will have to feel sad on such experiences which we get. Yeah. So I think I spoke more than what it is, but it was so important. I felt that we feel what we are doing is just okay. We have taken one challenge and we have completed. No. For now, Gita, we will have to live it. We have to bring it in our life slowly. So by the time we are reaching 18th chapter, some things we have imbibed in our life and not as a knowledge. Knowledge we have. We've attended many such. So we will take something like this small things to imbibe. And probably 8th chapter has brought in our lives Om Namo Narayana as our japa to hold on, to imbibe on it, to continuously go on. And as we get some more points, we will be adding, and something in the life we will be cleaning. So this cleaning business is going to be an ongoing thing for us. Okay. Let us see now what Lord has to say. Let's travel a little further, at least 1 or 2 verses we have to see today. Radha Krishnanji, please. Mamupetya punarjanma, verse number 15.
Mamupetya punarjanma
Dukkhalayamashashvatam
dukkhalayamashashvatam
napnuvanti mahatmanaha
napnuvanti mahatmanaha
samsiddhim paramangataha.
samsiddhim paramangadaha mamupetya punarjanma dukkhalayamashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramangadaha.
Very good. Let's do the Padacheda. Mamupetya.
Mamupetya.
Yes. So Ma,
This looks
Upetya. Halanta Ma has joined the U. So
Yeah.
it's only Mamupetya. Punarjanma.
Punaha janmaha zarepa santi visarga. Yeah.
Sarga's Rekha has happened.
Hmm.
Dukkhalayama Shashvatam.
Kalayam, I don't know, is it a
Dukkhalaya
samasa?
is one word, it is a samasa.
Hmm.
Dukkhalayam is a samasa. Dukkhasya alayam.
Shashvatam.
Ashashvatam.
Yeah.
Ashashvatam.
Ashashvatam.
Napnuvanti.
That is a savarna dirgha something. Na
Correct.
apnuvanti.
Yeah. Na
Yeah.
plus apnuvanti.
Na.
Na.
Yeah.
So it is savarna dirgha sandhi. Mahatmanaha as it is. Samsiddhim as it is. Paramam as it is. Gataha as it is. Thank you for my. So this was our Padacheda. Now Padartha. Mam. Asmat Shabdas what Vibhakti?
aham avamvayam mam. That is Dvitiya Asmat
द्वितीय
Shabda.
एक वचन टू मी,
Ekavachan.
द्वितीय अस्मत् शब्द अहम आवाम वयम माम मा आवाम माम, द्वितीय एक वचन टू मी, उपेत्य ल्यबन्त having reached to me, punaha again, janma the birth, na apnuvanti means won't get punarjanma. And how is this punarjanma? It is dukkhalaya. Devalaya, where Deva stays. Rugnalaya, where the Rugnas are staying. Dukkhalaya, where the Dukkha is staying. Where? That means our Janma, our life. And how it is? Ashashvatam. Our life is not Shashvat, right? Whoever is born is been living forever. No, the life cycle is going on. Those who have a birth date also have a death date. So it's ashashvatam. So such a ashashvat dukkhalaya janma punaha na apnoti, will not gain again. The person who thus reaches me, thus means how? By doing the Omkara Japa, by doing the sadhana, by remembering me, one who is coming to me. Now for us it is Om Namo Narayana that we are doing. By doing that, as we are cleansing and as we are inching towards the Lord, whenever we reach Him, this Dukkhalaya, oh, they said, no, for me in the temple, I won't be sitting and crying because I've got the Lord. Lord is not there, just over there. And what was my ego hurt or norms hurt or whatever was hurt, this hurting business, dukkhalaya, this ashashvatam life, no, again I won't be reaching over here. And regarding whom it is being said, those Mahatmas who are doing this sadhana. Are we little ones? No, we are mini Mahatmas. And we are trying to become bigger. We are also Mahatmas. So don't reduce yourself to nothing. We are also on the way. Samsiddhim, who are doing this with great perfection, paramangataha, having reached the highest, they will not again fall down. So that's why this 21-day challenge can't be there. Because the house is collecting the dust. We have to keep dusting. And we have to keep going. Our journey is onward. Life is going to throw us experiences. We need some anchor somewhere. The anchor has to be Keshava only. Our boatman has to be Keshava only. Somebody who is already strong, rooted and Shashvat can only support. Small supports will finish up. We need a solid support which is unending, undying, always present. Like when my mother expired, whole support went off. 1 year, 2 years, no, 20 years. Again holding on to her. 2002. And then you don't know where to ask, look for, what to do. Every small thing, everything you start being related. Everything. Everybody's mothers are special. Our anchor should be higher. So mother is lower or what? Mother is God? Of course not. Not lower. It's not to be taken in that literal sense. Where our mental weaknesses are highlighted, we will have to uplift. If my son is too precious and something happens to him, makes my BP go high or skip a heartbeat, it's not that not to have a feeling over there. Stay strong and then deal the situation, not weak and then handle the situation. Oh, it's because now I've got 22 children to manage away. There was not one child in the house. Those who are having children in their house, their houses are not noisy as my house noisy. My house is completely dirty. All the footsteps will come. One rain comes and the all steps. Constant. Constant. Just fine. So many fightings to deal. Not one child in the house. 22 children are there. And everything you will have to look. Non-attached. Do it. Don't attach. That's the best thing. If one child I had, so much of attachment will come. Best lesson. They all come clinging. They all don't want to go back to their houses. Best lessons learned in their life. And all age group. Youngest is 4-year-old. Coming at 5:45 in the morning. I said, surprise, but is it only for one day? I'll come tomorrow. But tomorrow you come, I'll give you a prize. What you want? I want a doll. You come for 3 continuous days, you will get your doll size is going to increase. Continues to come for 3 continuous days and beyond. And always, and exactly do whatever I say. At 4-year-old, I didn't have any sense. And she picked up the Ram Ram to say, Namo Namaha to say, Urak, Upari Pashyatu. She picked up to say, not that I taught her. Everybody else is doing. She's also copying. So it becomes very important that do everything, don't get attached. Emotional attachment does. Not specific attachment. Do as a karya, karma, and don't think what punya you are going to get, and the kids will love you so much. Think, just do it. For the sake of the society, do it. And then, whatever is the result, is the result. Kids are teaching wonderful lessons. So, if we don't have to fall back over here, going back to Gita chapter 2, do the actions in such a way, and chapter 3, that phala is not attaching on you. So we'll have to carry all whatever we have learned and then come on the 8th chapter again. So it's not that one chapter is over and here, because it's a flow. In Mahabharata, there is no Gita chapters. It's like one whole thing as one whole body. Chapter names are given by Madhusudan Saraswati. So this whole knowledge, we'll have to keep it intact as one whole chapter, one whole topic as it is. Otherwise, we make compartments. We'll have to bring it. At different times, different things, we'll have to, from our archives, we'll have to take those lessons and apply it. Then this Dukkhalaya, Ashashvata world will not bother us. We'll be operating in that world. We'll be operating in that world. But without...
What is the meaning of upetya? Can you repeat it?
Reach. Pahunch ke. Ettit.
Yeah, 11.
Mamupeत्य punarjanma dukkhalayamashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramangataha. In fact, time for next verse. Yes, Shri Devi, you can come.
Yeah.
Number 16. Abrahma bhuvanalokaha.
Abrahma bhuvanalokaha.
Punaravartinorjuna.
Punaravartinorjuna.
Mamupetya tu kaunteya.
Mamupetya tu kaunteya.
Punarjanmana vidyate.
Punarjanmana vidyate. vidyate abrahma bhuvanalokaah punaravartinorjuna mamupetya tu kaunteya punarjanma na vidyate.
Perfect. Let's do the Padacheda. Abrahma Bhuvanal Lokaha.
Bhuvanat loka.
Correct. Panchami. Abrahma Bhuvanat plus Lokaha. Then Punaravartino Arjuna.
Punah avartinah Arjuna.
Correct. Arjunaha is not there. Arjuna, it is Sambodhan, like Deva. Sambodhan Ekvachan, Arjuna. Punar, so Visarga's Rekha has happened. Avartinorjuna, Avartinaha Arjuna. Purvaroop also has happened. That's why the Avagraha has come. Next. Mamupetya, like in the previous verse, it's not a Sandhi. It's only the Halantama has joined the Swara. Ma upetya. Then tu, as it is Kaunteya. Punarjanma, like last Visarga's Repha has happened. Punaha Janma na vidyate. Thank you, Shri Deviji. So what is the Padartha now? From this till the Bhuvana, Brahma Bhuvana Loka, whatever are the lokas over here, up to the Brahman world, up to the Brahma Loka. Punaha Avartinaha. Arjuna, O Arjuna, they all are subject for rebirth. Means even Devas don't have their Shashvat place. Okay. All are subject to rebirth. But Mahamupetyam, those who have reached me, somebody like Sudama, who's not holding any post of lordships, Indra or this or that, he's not any of that. But he has reached the Lord. Jiva's yatra has completed. And he was not sad when he was poor, neither he was excited when he got abundance and seeing his wife was excited. Wife was saying that I'm cheating my children. I'm mixing some rice flour with water and giving them as milk. Kids are not having milk. Also, you please go ask your friend something and all, everything she had. He is there as it is. How he was there while going and how he has come. That inner change. He went probably, okay, his wife asked and he thought, okay, he'll meet. But the asking need disappears. Just see, I want this. The need to say that is also not there anymore. Means that samatva he has achieved. Samatvam yoga uchyate. The yoga state he has got. Sudama is our hero. Sudama is that Jeev. So our target is Sudama. Our hero is Sudama. We have been told Sudama's story so many times. Poor man went to his friendship, bhakti. It's something, it's more than that. It is not just what we have heard so far. That we have to achieve Sudama state of mind. That is the mantra. Because Lord is saying, those who have reached me, Mamupetya, Punaha Janmana Vidyate, again he had to repeat this line. What he said in verse number 15, again he has said with more stress that Brahmaloka, whoever is there, everybody are subjected for Punarjanma. Punaravartino Arjuna. Arjuna, everybody are subjected to Punarjanma. But only those who have reached are not subjected to it. Punarjanmana Vidyate. What lines these are? On the background of Sudama, it looks very solid because Sudama is not an Indra or somebody. Sudama is living on this earth, Jiva. It's a Jiva's journey. So when something is relatable, we feel, oh, Indra has power, Kubera has power, this one has power. We feel very distant. But this one is a poor man. I have a gadi bangla, Ghoda. Sudama is lower than me. There, richer inside. Inner state in poverty was not compromised. And the outer abundance has also not compromised the inner state when it was. Sudama. Amazing. He's our hero. ब्रह्मभुवनालोकाः पुनरावर्तिनोऽर्जुन मामुपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. Take one more verse. Sumita ji, you have time. सहस्रयुगपर्यन्तम्
सहस्रयुगपर्यन्तम्
अहर्यद्ब्रह्मणो विदुः.
what is it? अहर्यद्ब्रह्मणो विदुः
रात्रि युगसहस्रान्ताम्
रात्रियुगसहस्राणाम् रात्रियुगसहस्रान्ताम्
करेक्ट. ते होरात्रविदो जनाः
देहोरात्रविदो जनाः सहस्रयुगपर्यन्तम् अर्हद्ब्रह्मणो विदुः.
It's not it is ahaha. So,
ahar.
Correct.
Got it. सहस्रयुगपर्यन्तम् अहर्यद्ब्रह्मणो विदुः रात्रियुगसहस्रान्ताम् देहोरात्रविदो जनाः.
Very good. Very good. Let's do the Padacheda. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Maharyad. What happens over there? Yes, anyone?
Sahasra Yuga Paryantam. There is just join there.
Yes.
Aharyat Brahmano. There also only joining is there.
No.
No.
Ahaha. Yes, Arunji, yes.
Ahar plus yat.
Yeah, ahaha, Visarga's rekha has happened. Ahaha.
Right.
Ahaha is a
fine.
day.
Yeah. And then yat.
Pepiyamanam, then we have that. Huh? So, ahaha is a day. Yad has become yat. Yat
Yes.
has become yad. Brahmano, brahmanaha.
Brahmana. So Visarga.
Correct. Viduho. Then Ratrim, Yuga Sahasrantam, also same. Te, Purva Rup Sandhi has happened. Ahoratra. Ahoratra Vidaha. Janaha. Ahoratra Vidaha, knowing day and night.
So
Vida
will there be a
is
Sandhi?
to know. It's a samasa. Ahoratra is a samasa.
Okay.
Ahoratri. In Marathi, there is a phrase Ahoratra, day and night. Hindi, there is a phrase Ahoratra. I'm not sure Malayalam also Ahoratra is there?
Yeah, we sometimes use Ahoratra.
Marathi.
Occasionally, it's probably Sanskritized Malayalam,
Yeah.
I think.
So only one Sandhi. Only one
Only one.
Sandhi. Teho.
Yes. Ahaha yat. Over there, only one sandhi, and teho is a second sandhi in the second line. So one sandhi in the first line, second, and brahmano, there is in the
Brahmana.
first line. Yeah.
Yep.
Vidaha also is a sandhi. 4 sandhis. 2 sandhis in the first line, 2
yes.
sandhis in the second line.
Vidaha. Right.
And now padartha. Sahasra yuga paryantam. Until 1,000 years. Till 1,000 years. Ahaha, the day, yat, that which day, brahmanaha, of Brahman, viduhu, knowing that day, as one day of Brahma. 1,000 years is known as 1 year, day of Brahma, viduhu, ratrim, yuga sahasrantam, And another 1,000 years ending, yes, in the night, those aharatra vidu, those who know that, knower of that one day and night, they know, those people know what is day and night. So those people who know that the day of Brahma is ending in 1,000 yugas and the night is also ending in 1,000. So they know what is a day and a night. Means what? In Brahmaji's, when night is going to happen, then the pralaya is happening. One yuga is itself is so long. All those yugas have to finish. And then 1,000 of such yugas. That means it's a something mind-boggling number of few lakhs. We are in 5,000 some 100 years in Kali Yuga. 5,000 some few hundred years in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga's period is 4,32,000 something. Our 100 years of life we can't imagine. Then a few century, 1,000 years ago we can't imagine. We might imagine. Then we have to imagine 100,000 years ago. Then we are talking of dinosaur age only, 1 lakh. And here we are talking Kali Yuga span as 4 lakh and plus 32,000. So in that 5,000 odd years are over. That means another 4 lakhs 27 or 26 point some thousand years are balance. We are talking of Kali Yuga. Then Satya, Treta and Dwapar, what about that? So we are talking of a very vast number sitting on this earth planet. But in his Brahma Loka, it's 1 day and 1 night for him in that pralaya. So this pralaya which we talk, Nimitika, this minute has finished, this second has finished. That's one pralaya. The day has finished, the night has finished. A day, night, 24 hours has finished. Are we the same? Week has finished, fortnight has gone, month has finished, year has finished. So it is always a sapeksha. For me, when yesterday I was traumatized with that experience, the night is not finishing because it was the evening thing. But you ask the two lovers who are sitting in the rain, it's raining nice. For them, the time is flying. अरे 2 घंटे हो भी गए अभी तो मिले थे. So the time is a state of a mind. Like a distance is between the 2 points. I should have a A point and I should have a B point. Then the distances happen. Like that time is a distance between 2 thoughts. When I'm sitting with my lover, same thought is going. There are no 2 different thoughts only coming. There is no time that to take from one. So it is flying off. Then when you come out of it, then that second thought comes. Then you feel, अरे इतना जल्दी time खत्म भी हो गया. In the state of happiness, the time freezes. In the state of sadness, they asked me to stay outside the temple and pray. I live again. It took me as an acharya, but they are not taking me to pray in the temple. वहां से प्रार्थना करके जाओ अंदर नहीं जाओ बोला. I'm living it again and again and again and again. And my thought, the time is not going. And then I sleep. You all also slept. No time. In the state of sleep, there is no real, because there is no thought. So when there is no thought, there is no time. After you get up, then I slept fantastic. The burden of sadness drags the time. one thought with the lover, oh, the time is flying and we're happy. So this Sahasra Yuga Paryantam, 4,32,000, what to imagine? It's going to be from one thought to another. The travel time is from one thought to another. That's why the travel time of Om Namo Narayana, we'll have to hold it on. That is our sadhana. That nears the Lord. That is sadhana. That is Nityashad. And one who knows that, knows the day and night means what? This pralaya is not going to happen. For such a person, pralaya doesn't happen. What is a birth? Punarjanmana vidyata. Then where the pralaya will come? So those who understand this day and night are not into the punarjanma. That means they are not into the pralaya. That means a state of infinite is experienced as a first hand. A king's sleep and a beggar's sleep experience is same. Once you sleep on a silken, nice Dunlop ki soft gaddi, yeah, on the road, on the footpath without even a mat, once you sleep, experience is same. Till you sleep, probably air condition is working or not, this is there or not, for the pundo, or whatever. After you sleep, Kodap is gone to one side, power is gone with the rain, AC is off, who is off? You are sleeping. External thing will not happen. When you are sleeping, you are sleeping. It can be a cause to disturb if you have not slept good enough. But when in the state of sleep, a king or a beggar experiences the same. Those who know this, know it. So let us pray that our sadhana strengthens us, not weakens us. And every little step of our sadhana is that little closer to Narayana. That's the only goal we should have. That's the only goal. And that's the state or stage in life we have reached now. From this, we should not come down. This much we have done 2 weeks. It's not a matter of 1 week. Rest of the life. Rest of it. One sadhana we have to stick on diligently. Come rain, sun, travel, marriage, fever, headache, hospitalization. We ourselves are not, like my father. Go on. Just go on. Just do this one sadhana. And we all have experienced in past 2 weeks. It doesn't take 7-8 minutes also. Leave aside 10 minutes. Something small, but regularly, but with full heart and full awareness. Something diligently we should hold it. With this note, I think we should pause for today. We'll meet next Wednesday and continue from verse number 18. 18 and 19 we will have to see together. Yeah, it's getting beautiful. I hope you all are also enjoying the way it has come. Let's end today's session. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. Thank you for joining.
Hari Om.
Varsha ji.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Varsha ji.
Hari Om, Varsha ji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.